The city of Shawnee has seen a ton of changes, and we're about to see another major development. For this city report, we're taking a look at the Kickapoo project.
Kickapoo Street project is a four-lane roadway improvement. Will run from MacArthur Street intersection south to the Kickapoo Spur intersection, just south of Independence. It's an upgrade from an existing three-lane roadway to a four-lane roadway improvement with improved signalization at several of the intersections. Independence Street intersection will be improved, signalized with left turn bay protected movements. Federal Street will be signalized with left turn protected lane. University Street will be widened at the intersection to accommodate left turn also protection, and MacArthur Street will be improved. Project will consist of water line improvement. The existing water line underneath the street, if you drive out there, you can see that all the numerous patches from all the main breaks that have occurred that have caused the road base to deteriorate. So we'll have a new water line installed from MacArthur all the way to the spur.
The Kickapoo paving project was originally approved by the vote of the people in 1987 in a bond issued for new street construction. Other projects included were Bryan Street, 45th Street, Airport Drive, and many more. It wasn't until 2005 that the City Commission passed a resolution to ODOT requesting them to provide assistance in funding. The city committed to budgeting $1 million a year for this project, totaling $4 million, while the state pays for the rest of the $11 million project.
A way to get ODOT participation in the project was we had to give a commitment to them that we would eventually, after Kickapoo Street was completed, take off MacArthur Street off of the highway system as 3E. If we can take the 3E off of their highway system and assume maintenance and responsibility over it, in the long run it'll save ODOT money, and they can take that money and apply it to Kickapoo Street.
The Kickapoo project, of course, is something that's been talked about for a long time and has been designed in terms of the engineering for several years. More recently, the Planning Commission had some concerns with the overall design. They just wanted to make sure that it was as aesthetically pleasing as possible, that landscaping was included where it could happen, and that the end product was a well-designed street, but also something that was nice to look at, nice to travel on, nice to walk on if you're a pedestrian. And so the Planning Commission took a hard look at it and made some recommendations to the City Commission, and the City Commission accepted those recommendations. And some of the things that we're going to do involve improvements along the intersections using colored concrete or stamped concrete, looking at perhaps different lighting or different traffic signal methods that will just complement OBU and other parts of the city. And so we're just hoping that the end result will be something that everybody can be proud of, and that we're not just left with a street that handles traffic, but it's also something that people want to travel on and enjoy looking at the end of the day.
So where are we now in the process of the Kickapoo project? We talked to John Krywicki of the engineering department about what the city still needs to do in order to begin construction.
We're needing assigned easements or right of entry, and we need those in order to be able to issue notices to proceed for the utility companies to relocate their utilities out of the way of construction. We got some major utility work to be done. OG&E needs to relocate all their facilities to the west side of the street, and ONG also will need to relocate theirs. The project it will be ready for bid letting or advertised to let once we're got the right-of-way cleared of all the utilities, but we can't get the right-of-way utilities started until we have actually the utilities, the easements in hand or right of entry. So, but once we do get that and issue notice to proceed with utility companies, totally it'll take 4 to 6 months for the utility work to be completed, and then ODOT would be able to let the project for bid. And construction time on the actual road paving project is 18 to 20 months.
From a community development perspective, the Kickapoo project is exciting on several fronts. First off, just from a traffic flow standpoint, it will ease traffic congestion in the area. We're hoping that it will promote redevelopment of the area as well. As you drive along Kickapoo, you can see many properties that are either undeveloped or for sale or have the potential to be redeveloped. And so hopefully when that project is completed or during construction, it will promote property owners in the vicinity to develop their property in a higher use than perhaps is there currently. It also will include, part of the project includes pedestrian connections along both sides of Kickapoo. We will have a 6-foot sidewalk that will run the full length from Kickapoo Spur to MacArthur. And so that will dramatically improve pedestrian access in the area.
Although Kickapoo Street will not be closed during construction, there may be a bit more traffic than usual. However, the city is doing the best that they can to make sure citizens are not inconvenienced. The Kickapoo project is just another reason to be proud of our city. I'm Amy Federighi with your City Report. Thank you for watching.